If you're looking to start a business, you don't know what business to start, and maybe you've been watching my videos and you're trying to find a good business idea, today I'm going to potentially convince you to start this type of business. I really like this business. I've even been contemplating starting it myself. It is a virtual assistant agency / business. So virtual assistant business. So what is a virtual assistant business? Well, right now, a ton of companies are having issues finding affordable workers. My business included. I own an insurance agency, and as we scale, finding employees, finding labor is a hard thing to do because sometimes there's some tasks in my business that don't really equate to paying somebody a lot of money. And we need to offshore those or send those to somebody to do at a decent expense. Because if the expense is too high, then we're not going to be as profitable and we're not going to be able to grow and reinvest back into talent that we need to invest back into. So as you grow a company, finding employees at a good expense is a must. And so many industries right now are looking for inexpensive labor, and you can find a solution to that by starting your own virtual assistant agency. So there's two really ways in which you can create this business or form the operations of this business. The route one is that you have a client, they're looking for a VA, you go find them a VA, you place that VA. Okay, so the relationship is client, you, virtual assistant. How you make money is you pay the virtual assistant $500 a month, you charge the client $1,000 a month. So you're pocketing $500 a month cash flow. Okay? This formation, the biggest challenge is you going out and sourcing VAs. You got to go find them. You got to go find inexpensive VAs because the more inexpensive they are, the more money you can cash flow, okay? Route two, I like more, and I suggest people that I've talked to in the past to take this route, is to find a offshore virtual assistant company, whether that be in India, Pakistan, Philippines, wherever, partner up with them. They will go source virtual assistants in their area. Okay. What you do is you pay the VA company $600 a month, and they will source a VA for your client. Okay. So let me provide an overview of the relationship. Your client, you, the virtual assistant company, then the virtual assistant. So you're partnering up with a VA company offshore. And the reason that this is super important is this allows you to scale faster. Your cash flow may be a little bit less, but all I have to do is call my partner and say, hey, I'm looking for a VA, and that person may have placed 50, 60, they may be a decent sized company over there. So they can go supply them. They can get it really quickly. This saves you time. You don't have to go source the VA. You're giving up a little bit of cash flow, but you're getting back time, which allows you to go scale your business, make sales, bring in more people. Okay, so scaling, the most important thing in a business is having time enough to go scale your business. Okay, so that's route two. Okay, the next aspect of this business, why I love it, and I have about 5 things why I love this business and why I've contemplated so much starting this business. Number one, monthly recurring revenue based on your cash flow. Okay, so you place the VA and you agree with your client that they're going to pay you $1,000 a month. Your VA costs $600 a month. You're making $400 a month as long as that VA continues to work with that company. And as I know, when I train somebody up and they do a decent job, I'm going to continue to pay them forever because they're doing a great job. So if you can place a good VA at a good company, you're going to continue to make $400 every month for almost ever. You're continuing to make money. That's the nice thing is you made one effort, one connection to a client to make a relationship. That relationship continues to pay you. That's why I love businesses where there's recurring revenue, where that one relationship continues to pay you as long as you provide great service. Okay. Number two is scalability. Like I just said, if you go route two, it allows you to scale a little bit faster. You can keep placing additional virtual assistants with really no time deficiency, right? You think of a roofing company. If your capacity is to put up 30 roofs a month, you have to continue to add people, you have to continue to add expenses, and you have to have available roofs to do that. You know, it's really hard to scale that company. But the nice thing about this company is once you place that virtual assistant, After 2 or 3 months, once you hand it off and you make sure that relationship is solidified, once the virtual assistant understands what they're doing for that business, for that client, it gets a lot easier. Like my employees, the first month, it's communication, it's training, it's blah, blah, blah. After 3 or 4 months, they start to know what they're doing. I don't have to tell them what to do. They understand what they're doing. So the training is there. So once that virtual assistant's trained, it's very easy for you. You continue to sit back and you just make sure the relationship is okay. So the nice thing is, as you scale this business, you're continuing to get your time back. You spend most time probably in that first month, and then outside of that, it drops off. So that allows you to continue to scale because you're spending the same amount of time and you continue to make more money. And that is very rare in business, where you spend the same amount of time on something, but you continue to make more money. Think of a business that's like that. Very few businesses are like that. Software is kind of like that. Tech companies are kind of like that. But this company has the same characteristics of a tech company and software company, which has massive multiples when you go and sell them, okay? The next thing is you can operate this company virtually. I love that. I want to be on the beach. I want to be in a cabin in a mountain overlooking the mountains. I want to be somewhere not in an office. That's freedom. Freedom is being able to work and live wherever you want while you continue to make money. Freedom is being able to travel, being able to continue to operate your business, and you're not enslaved to your business. That is freedom. You can operate this company from anywhere. I love that. Number 4 is this business is sellable. If you have a track record of recurring revenue where the owner can step out and new ownership can come in and the business continues to run as long as the relationships are transitioned, then yeah, this business is totally sellable, probably at a 7 to 8 times multiple. So if you can grow this business to $200,000 in profit, times that by 7, that's $1.4 million, okay? So pretty crazy. But why would somebody buy for $1.4 million? Because they think they can come in, grow it, and then if you think of $1.4 million investment, you're making $200,000. That's over a 10% return, okay? Over a 10% return on your money. If they can continue to grow it, add back more money into profit, they're getting 20 to 30%, which is more than the stock market, okay? That's why somebody would buy that business. Number 5, unlimited market, okay? What this means is there is so much opportunity out there that there is no ceiling. That's what I think that's really cool, and this is kind of an untapped market, okay? So what I mean by unlimited market is you can go to different industries. You can start with contractors, helping contractors out. You can go to bookkeeping. You can help law firms. You can help accounting firms. There is no shortage of people that you can help. It is insane. You think of every industry has work that is clerical in nature that is called, I don't know how to say this, but it's very clerical work, and it's work that the owner doesn't need to be doing, and you got to give it to somebody very cheap. It's very easy, very cheap work, and it's very expensive to pay somebody in America to do that. So being able to offshore that work adds back to profitability, adds back people time, allow them to grow their business. People are constantly trying to get their time back in business. So it's an unlimited market because you're solving a problem. There's a massive problem in the labor force right now. We need people to help us with our businesses, and this business solves that problem, okay? So if you're thinking about starting this business, I have connections in this business where I have people, virtual assistant companies overseas that I've almost partnered with when starting this company. I have connections where I have 4 companies overseas that would be able to supply me VAs when I turn on this business. I haven't turned on this business yet because I have so much time in my current insurance agency and other businesses that I run that it's just not the right time. I want to have a bunch of time on my hands that I can start this business. So, but what I'm going to offer you is I'd be happy to have a phone call with you and literally give you my blueprint. The blueprint that I was going to do, that it's going to work, and I have a track record of running a successful business. Over 3 million in sales in my business right now, almost 4 million. So I understand business, and I know that this business idea would work if you put in the effort. So what I'm trying to tell you is there's going to be a link in the bio below. Fill out the link, and you can book a call with me, and I would be happy to help you. I'm going to charge $50 for a 30-minute call. This $50 will allow you to get on the right track of understanding how to start this business, how to get you to starting the business and starting to make money, and having the connections to those companies where this will speed up the process. Half of starting this business is making the connection to source VAs at an inexpensive rate. That means, hey, that hey, we can source VAs at $600 a month or $400 a month or whatever it is. If it's part-time, $300 a month. So we already know, hey, I already know that your cash flow is going to be there. If you charge $1,000 a month, which is reasonable for 40 hours full-time work, and you're getting a VA for $600, you're going to cash flow $400. I already have that set for you. The other side we need to figure out is the sales side. How are we going to get clients? I'm going to help you with that. I have over 2,000 clients in my company right now. We have figured out how to get clients very easily, very quickly. We're only 3 years in business, okay? So if you start doing the math, we've really ramped up, okay? So same thing in this business. I will give you a marketing plan on how to do that. So again, it's only $50 for a 30-minute call. I'm not charging crazy amounts. I'm just charging enough where it's worth my time, and I'll be happy to help you out with that. And if you're interested in that, please fill out the link below. And as always, I'm going to be posting more videos on how to start businesses. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.